G'day, 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 g'day. It's been a day so far. I really wanted today to be a positive day, but it hasn't worked out so far. But all good. So far today, what it has brought is my son's gone away on his 2-night, 3-day trip with the school. So he's gone. And I feel lost. I mean, he'd normally be at school now anyway, but I feel lost. And I'm going to miss him, that's for sure. It's his actual very first sleepover. He's never been on a sleepover with any of his friends or anything like that. So, and as for me, my pain today, it's still bad. It's still worse. I'm at a loss. I just don't know what to do. And yeah, I'm at a loss, so I just don't know what to do. Although the doctor is coming tonight, she's coming to make a house call. And please just excuse me. I know I look like a mess, but oh my God, I can't change that. God. I think I told you about my hair colour change. I changed it quite clearly, I did. So that's about all. I've entered this competition through Finders, Beepers, History Seekers. Look them up sometimes. They're pretty good, actually. I actually came across them because one night while I was watching some YouTube videos, I got a notification. So YouTube are sending notifications. And the notification was because this mob actually saw my Shame on You Kmart ad, vlog, video. And they actually subscribed. So they are my first official, real subscription. So I'm proud, and I'd like to thank Finders, Beepers, History Seekers, because you are my very first subscriber, follower, whatever you want to call yourself. But I believe the YouTube world calls them subscribers. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. They're wonderful. Obviously, they go out and they find and they beep with their little, I can't remember what that beeper tool is, a detector, metal detector. So they go out and find and they use the metal detector to, it beeps and obviously finds stuff. And they're also into history as well. They've just been to Europe and unbelievable. One of their sites they went to, they found a whole heap of used bullets, and obviously some of them, I was reading the comments, some of them were still live bullets, some of them were blanks but still live type of thing. So thanks guys, thank you very much. I owe you big time. So so it was an absolute pleasure making a video for them. But what it basically was is they wanted everyone to make a video basically saying what your YouTube name is, where you come from, like I'm Gold Coast Queenslander girl from Australia, and then thank them, and then thank people out there for watching, Finders, Beepers, Keepers, History Seekers, keeping, their website alive type of thing, and their YouTube alive. I'm sorry, my words aren't really coming out correctly this morning, but they're coming out, but only just. So I am trying my hardest to do absolutely nothing, because when I do things, my back only hurts more. So, but my husband and I did drop our son off at 7 o'clock this morning to the school. So, and he'd be up there now he'd be up there now. I'm not going to say where because it's a stupid thing to do. So he's out there and he's up there and he's probably, can't remember what they were going to do at 10 o'clock. Actually, I don't even know what's the time. It's actually 11 o'clock now. So let's see if I can find their itinerary. Here it is. They were going to be, is that the itinerary? Yes, it is. I'm so sorry. I'm not exactly being that. Oh, I get so frustrated these days. I want something out, and all I want to do is get that stupid bloody thing out. I put things neat and tidy so I can, but things are in my way, stopping me from getting this bloody article. Ah! Stupid. That's all right, Bams. All right, Bambi's there. Relaxing in the sun, aren't you, Bams? So, yes, between 10 and 12. Oh, yes, they're going to be. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, yes, he'll be having fun now. So, at least he's had his morning tea, which is great. They were having it up in. Excellent. So, that's where they. Now, so, I'm going to keep their little itinerary close by so that I can suss out at what time. And I did the same thing to my daughter, actually. She went over to Europe, and when she went over to Europe, I actually kept her itinerary close. So, and it's so funny because finders, beepers, history seekers, they went to one of the sites that my daughter went to visit while she was on a under 35s tour. So to look at that and to look at the pictures she brought home was truly amazing. It was like, it's as if I was there. And I mean, as she sent photos home via Messenger, the family back here at home on the Gold Coast would actually put on the smart TV a movie night, and the movie night consisted of the pictures or the videos that she actually recorded and sent home. So it was actually really good. So yeah, it brought back some fond memories. Watching their highlights of their Europe tour in Aachen and Amsterdam. They travelled somewhere else near Amsterdam anyway. So have a go, Bambi, everybody. Just have a go at her. Isn't she beautiful? Baby, you're so beautiful. Are you showing off to the world? She's laying there going, I just don't care. I don't care what the world says. In the mornings, I get this beautiful sunlight that streams on my bed. So she tends to lay on that side of the bed. So she'll lay in the sun for about maybe 5 minutes. Actually, dogs are pretty bloody smart, I tell you. And then she'll lay out in the sun, out of the sun and in the sun. So bloody intelligent animals are, I tell you that much. So yes, he's on his way. He's away for 3 days, 2 nights. So he's excited. I'm excited for him, but I'm a bit nervous as well. And the last thing we got was an SD memory card because we couldn't find the one here at home. So, and of course, if you watched my previous video, you would have discovered Kmart and their mistake and the frustrations we incurred because of their mistakes. And I just want to make sure I get one thing straight. By no way was it the young lady's fault that was serving me. It was totally the machine, the system. But the thing is, Kmart does need to look at their system because it inconvenienced myself a lot. And as I said, there were 2 cameras left. They were on special. They couldn't hold the camera for me beyond the 2-hour mark. As it turns out, the money never went back into my account and still hasn't. And it's now Monday. It's 3 days later. So it should go in between 3 to 5 days. It should have gone in, according to Tech, who she made the call to, the same day, minutes later. But it didn't, it hasn't. So there you go. We would never have had or got his camera. We are not, we don't live beyond our means, but we certainly do budget. And I had a strict budget for his going away trip. Now, the problem is you can't have a budget and then in the end say, well, because of this reason, like the Kmart reason, I'm going to have to spend a bit more. You can't do that, or you won't save your money. I mean, you ask finders, beepers, history seekers, they travel, and I'm sure they have a set budget to live on while they're away. And their budget is for this trip is such and such amount of money. So you can't go beyond that. So as a result, we never ended up buying that camera from Kmart. So they lost a sale. Now, they would have probably sold hundreds of thousands of these cameras. They were Sanyos, so it's a decent brand. They were digital, and they were 12 megapixels, and it was 3 times zoom. So they were a decent first camera for someone. But unfortunately, they lost my business. But then on their side, fortunately, they gained another customer because those cameras, they were sold out. So, because it's Monday and I rang them first thing this morning and they had sold out. So there you go. They actually sold that camera that they had waiting for me. But unfortunately, they couldn't wait beyond the 2-hour mark. But anyway, that story is over and done with now. And I have titled that video, Shame on You, Kmart. Because it is shame on you. And I hope to God that you learn by your mistake. I mean, I did suggest in it that perhaps you have some sort of other policy in place besides giving the customer the money back, them having to be inconvenienced, coming back in after 5 days' time. Because what if, for example, I had to have it by Sunday, or I had to have it by Monday, 6:30 at least in the morning, and they're not open at that time. But anyway, I've got to stop raving on about that. I ranted enough, so, and I've ranted in this one as well. So look at that. They get a double shame on you, Kmart. So, my pain. Getting back to my pain. It's effing terrible today, and you probably can't tell with my face, but if you were here inside my body and or laying beside me, really, you would realise that, look, I know that I'm alive, and I am so grateful to Him above that I woke up this morning. I might be in pain, but the thing is, I am still alive, so I am thankful very much for that. It's just that my pain won't go away. So my MRI is due on Monday morning at 8 a.m. So I am going to have the MRI done. I'm going to ask them to give me some sort of sedation because I hate it. I'm getting a scan from my C to my S1, so my whole spine. So I'm going to ask to be sedated or put under because I get very claustrophobic in those things. Even the new machines, I think I would get claustrophobic in because, my God, there's not much distance. And, you know, the noise the machine makes. Then on top of that, you have, I'm so friggin' uncomfortable right now. And then on top of that, you've got, you've got air blowing on you, then you've got music and all the rest of it, if they put music on. But it's just, oh, Jesus. And uncomfortable. You lay on your back, and it's so hard. There's no real padding on that bed. And I have a cushion under my knees. They put a cushion under my knees, but it still aches. When I go to get up, I tell you now, holy hell, do I suffer. The last time I went there, 3 people had to help me get up because I'm a rather large lady. I'm about 22 kilos, so I'm quite a large lady. And for all you guys on the other side of the hemisphere, that's in kilograms, not in pounds. I don't know how much that would be in pounds, to be honest with you. I'd be probably 200 pounds maybe. I don't know. I've just never bothered looking it up or converting it. So I'm going to ask if I can be put under because it's about a 30-40 minute MRI. So that's happening. And then depending on the results of that MRI, because of my pain, they're going to have someone look at the scan. And obviously if there is something seriously wrong, they're going to give me a call and I'm going to come into the hospital. I am so hoping, please, Lord above, I'm so hoping that after my MRI, I can be pushed down to the ER and I can be put into the hospital for 24 to 48 hours just for a bit of pain relief. Because of the medication I'm currently on, there's a great risk that I may not wake up in my sleep. So you can understand why I'm very anxious about taking anything else. The doctor did suggest that perhaps Valium, a small dose of Valium, but as I just said, my concern is, and the same as my doctor's concern, is that I may not wake up. So, because the more opioids you take, the more risk there is of you dying, basically. So, and I don't want to die just yet. Not yet. So, that's my plan. That's my plan. So I hope to God they help me, they let me stick to my plan. So I don't know what else. So, I mean, I've had breakfast. My darling husband, yes, I know, don't remind me, my weight, and a sausage and egg, and I gave Bambi half my sausage part and half my egg part, and I had hash brown on it as well. So, had breakfast, and I've been in bed ever since. So, we got home at about maybe 8:15 this morning after dropping my son off at his school. So, I'm so nervous for him because it's been his first trip away without me or without his dad type of thing. So, I mean, even if he was going with one of his family members, I wouldn't be as nervous, but I'm very nervous for him. So, sometimes he finds it hard to follow instructions, and sometimes he doesn't realise how much of a back chatter he is. So I'm a bit worried that he will be cheeky to one of the teachers, and I've got no doubts. He is totally different to bring up. He is so different. Boys are so different. And I never believed that until I had this son, until I had this boy. So, and just looking at my hair, I look terrible, but I'm positive that things are going to be looking up for me after I have the bariatric surgery. And at this stage, at least I knew, sorry to change the subject, but just bear with me. I do this to my big sister when we're in. We can speak for 8 hours, and in that 8-hour time, we go from subject to subject. So I think I need veneers. My teeth would be quite white without that yellow tooth. The reason why that's yellow is it's dead. So, and I used to be a smoker, but not anymore. So, I don't know what I was getting on about. It'll come back to me. See, it's one of those days. And my pain is, I'd probably have to say an 8 today. Normally I'd say an 8 to a 9, but today I'd say, actually I could probably even say it's about a 7. A 7, I'd say. So it's still quite severe enough that I'm desperate at this stage, and I'm desperate, and that's what I was going to say before. Either way, it's either going to be neurosurgery or it's either going to be bariatric surgery. I don't know. Hang on, come here, fix your ear. I don't know what it's going to be, so it's going to be one or the other. I mean, at this stage, I'm hoping it's going to be neurosurgery because I truly don't know. I don't know how this problem's... I don't know how this problem is going to dissolve just with weight loss. I mean, it's getting bad. The pain is definitely getting worse. But I just can't understand how it will get better with weight loss. Yes, I can understand how it might mildly change, but I don't know how it can greatly change to the extent where I'm going to be under a 5 with pain relief. You know what? My aim is to get down to have just Panadol. If I can just be able to take Panadol, control my pain with Panadol, oh my God, you don't know how much I would be so thankful. It would truly be amazing. It would mean a lot to me if I just had to take Panadol for my pain relief. At the moment, I'm on opioids and I hate them. I'm addicted to them. I'm terrified of coming off them. But my friend did say that if I do have surgery that fixes the problem, after the surgery, what happened to her was amazing. She had no pain. I can remember talking to her on the phone and she was in tears. She was telling me she was rocking with the pain. I do the same thing. And if I can feel the same way after surgery, if I have surgery, that is, for the pain, for the problem in my back, and wake up with no pain, I think I'll jump up and click my heels when I'm better, of course. And I can see my body doing that with the bariatric surgery, but I can't see that the bariatric surgery is going to dissolve the entire back problem. I believe there's such a problem. I mean, look, I do have prolapsed discs and I've got nerve impingements. I know that. And I don't think they are going to get any better with the weight loss. I think they might ease off, but they won't get rid of the pain entirely, because that is the problem. And if I'm assuming they have the pain, I'm almost certain that the pain's worse because the condition is getting worse. I don't believe that it's because, I don't think it's because the nerves are just damaged. So, yes, there I'm at. So, oh, it's a beautiful day today. Let me show you the day today. Isn't it beautiful? There's a few fluffy clouds out. Ooh, fluffy clouds. Push them, push them, push them, push them. There's some nice clouds. And here is the baby girl. Here is the baby girl. Hello there. Hello there, my supporters. Hello there. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Hello, 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 la, 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 la. I'm scratching her belly. She loves her belly scratched, but which dog doesn't? Have a go. La 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 la. You know, she's the best therapy dog. She is the best therapy dog ever. I don't think I've ever known another one anyway before, but she's just beautiful. My husband, I mean, although he hasn't been diagnosed, he does suffer from depression, and he has been diagnosed with anxiety before, so he does suffer with both. She helps him and myself and my daughter, because she suffers with undiagnosed depression too. So come on, we'll go toilet. Come on, we go toilet. Come with Nana. Get your ear out of the way. Come on, we go toilet. We're going to go downstairs, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to go. Oh, my God. Oh, God, smuck me with a kiss. Come on, let's go. I'm going to take you downstairs with me. So just be patient with me. I'm going downstairs. Yes, coming down. Come. Yes. God, you're seeing my nostrils from that position, aren't you? Okay, come on. Oh, God, my pants are stuck on me crack. Oh, hang on, Bams, hang on. Oh, I cannot wait till we get a flat house and we don't have stairs. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Hair in my mouth. Excuse me while I get rid of it. Oh, Bambi Ramby. This is truly an effort, and I tell you, oh my God, Father. Oh, dear me. Yep, come on, let's go out. Let's go out. Oh, good. Poppy did some washing. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, he is. Yes, he is. Well, I couldn't tune you straight back in because getting down them steps is a bit of a horrific time, I'm afraid. It's a beautiful day out here too today. Out the back. Sorry. Just trying to compose myself. Okay. There's only so much composing one can do anyway, so it's going to be 22 degrees here today. lovely day. It apparently has been the coldest. It hasn't been this cold. The last time it was this cold was in the 1970s. So, whew, that was cold. And that was a while ago. So now that I brought her down, I generally stay outside for a little bit. Otherwise, I'd have to go straight back upstairs again, which I don't want to do. So, but I'll be back with you in just a second. I have to go powder my nose. I'm back. As it turns out, I don't think the iPhone 10, actually has a stabilization tool in their settings, but I'll have to do a bit more searching and finding of that, because sometimes when I do this, or when I'm running, yeah, I go for a run every morning, yeah. When I'm walking around, the screen shakes, and I wasn't sure whether there was a stabilization tool within the settings, but I'll research, and if there is, I'll find one, don't worry. So at this stage, I don't actually know what else to discuss. So what I will do is I'll edit whatever stuff I have done, and if I need to add anything, I'll do so this evening, and then I'll have it uploaded hopefully by this afternoon or this evening. So until the next time, and if it is the end of this video, well, I'll see you on Tuesday. Hey Groovers, it's 9:30 at night, and I'm in agony. I basically remember that I've never really given you any footage of when I'm at my worst. Well, I have, but not like this. Not laying down, not in bed. And I mean, not that I'm going to show you too much, because I'm pretty distorted at the moment because I'm in a bit of pain. So my pajamas aren't where they're supposed to be. Doctor came today, and we're trying to alter medication, take a certain amount of dose at night and then take another part of the dosage during the day. So I'm on the same amount as I usually am on, but twice a day rather than once a day. I actually had a 4-hour nap this afternoon, which was great, because a couple of nights ago, I didn't get to sleep until 4 in the morning. So, and this is not the most, I don't know, I can't think of it now. I am tired, but my back, my groin, my hips, the lower back, the mid back is all aching so much. It's a killer. I'm not going to give too much away, so I won't bore you too much longer. I've been actually watching some documentaries about the Holocaust, and Jesus Christ, what those people went through. You know, and there was one scene that this lady was describing, and when she was describing, all I could think about was my 11-year-old son and what he would have faced, or how he would have. It's terrible. I don't even want to go there. It was terrible. It was beyond terrible what they faced. It was horrific. It was beyond horrific. But I am only keeping this brief. And then it goes to show how much I don't think, because I'm right out of my medication. I'm right out of one of them, which means I will start feeling the side effects of the withdrawal. But I'm going to have to get in contact with my doctor tomorrow and get my daughter to shoot down there to actually get the script so I can go get them filled at the chemist. So I possibly won't feel the side effects for too long. So that's it. It's been 4 minutes. I didn't want to give you too much of an insight as to when I was in bed, but it takes a lot for me to get out when I am sick. But when I do, I sort of put on this brave face, but not tonight. Sorry, too sore. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell, and YouTube will hopefully notify you when I next upload. Till then, guys, girls, world, my usual. See you again soon. Until then, au revoir.